Greetings, my name is Jonathan Frederick Walz, and I'm Curator of American Art here at the Columbus Museum. Today we're going to look at aspects of a recent exhibition called Please Have a Seat, a survey of American chairs 1820 to 2020. The project includes about almost 24 chairs, and we focused on a single furniture form so that we could look at how it changed based on social needs and cultural influences throughout the past 200 years. This case features two chairs in the Gothic Revival style and a clock made by a local Columbus-born maker. The Gothic Revival style grew out of the 18th century movement called Romanticism, a reaction to the Enlightenment's reliance on logic, rational thought, and scientific inquiry. Romanticism instead privileged emotions, the past, and the supernatural. During the decades before and after the Civil War, many churches and country homes were built in the Gothic Revival style. The design approach was meant to be applied to both the interior and exterior of buildings. However, most homeowners did not want to replace all the furnishings that they already owned. Therefore, usually only the public rooms, such as entrance halls, libraries, and parlors, were decorated with Gothic Revival furniture, such as the two examples of chairs seen here. The style's characteristic pointed arches and lacy openwork appeared in objects ranging from high art and formal silverware, of which we have four pieces of flatware as examples, to mass-produced dishes or vernacular decor, such as the locally made clock displayed here and the sugar bowl with lid in the Gothic Revival style. This case focuses on the Mid-Atlantic, and while American furniture was certainly produced in places like New York and Boston, the Mid-Atlantic was also a region that produced a lot of American furniture. Baltimore in the early 19th century was the fastest growing and third largest U.S. urban center behind Philadelphia and New York. It became a wealthy and powerful city due in large part to the shipping businesses at its harbor and a vigorous manufacturing community. Baltimore's port was a significant entry point for immigrants to the new nation. Many of these settlers were highly skilled cabinet makers, architects, artists, and craftsmen. And both of the chairs in this case are from Baltimore, and the porcelain pitcher and the framed watercolor to the right are from Philadelphia. This case showcases four examples of American chairs from the arts and crafts movement. The arts and crafts movement arose in reaction to the effects of the Industrial Revolution. Proponents critiqued the poor design and inferior quality of the machine-made products from factories. Instead, these designers believed that beautiful and well-made objects should be accessible and affordable to everyone. Period tastemakers advocated for immersive interiors filled with handmade seating, lighting fixtures, flatware, wallpaper, jewelry, and other household furnishings. No overarching visual aesthetic dominated, but the movement's designers all drew inspiration from nature and medieval Europe. The wallpaper displayed in the background here is based on a patented example by Christian Herder, one of the most prominent designers of the second half of the 19th century. Thanks for joining me on this mini tour of a recent exhibition at the Columbus Museum. Thank you for visiting us online. We hope to see you in the gallery soon.